welcome back. Today we are in Tsukiji market. We are meeting Luvuu, who is living in Tokyo and has a channel called Streets and Eats. So we're going to be walking around, shooting, eating some food, drinking some coffee.
This is very inconspicuous.
So we got what? M9P with a 21mm today.
Take a look at that.
Very tight space, so I love using this lens in like tight spaces. This market is called Tsukiji. Tsukiji. It's like the oldest market in Japan. It's all the fish came through. People like to come here because they would like to experience you know, very local life, and they want to eat the freshest fish that you can get. Basically coming here to shoot, right? I like wide angle. This is the 21, so shooting here is really tight space. This is a place where you can like get up in people's faces because you're already there, right? And walking past. And another thing is on the food side, it's just be open-minded and try a few things.
No.
You know, and some of the fish that you may not like from where you're from, you actually might like it here because it's actually very good and very fresh. Oh, today we have the Leica M9P with the Carl Zeiss 21mm. Amazing combo. There's zero distortion on this lens. And this camera is a famous CCD camera that everyone talks about for Leica, and it produces very film-like photographs.
As for the camera I'm using today, it's the Fujifilm X-T5 with a 35mm f2. To be honest, the shoots here are pretty tight. It may have been better to take a 23 f2. I did come on a previous day with the Fujifilm X100VI, so I'll be sprinkling some of those photos into this episode as well.
It's not slimy, it's actually very creamy. It's like eating custard. Well, I actually did not like this until I moved to Japan. But here it's actually very fresh, very good, very sweet. So it's like custardy sweet with a taste of ocean. So it's not, so I don't want to say fishy. It's not fishy, it's like it tastes like the sea. I understand your feeling about seafood because I grew up in Seattle, right? It's a big fishing port in America, and I like the seafood there too. But if you look at seafood in other areas that's not like a major fishing port, like Tokyo, Seattle, right, anywhere else, it's not very good. It's frozen, it's nasty, it's like bottom grade stuff. So when you're in Tokyo, you get like some of the best seafood in the world. So this is the place to actually try it. And then if you don't like it here, then you know that you don't like it. If you try the best and you don't like the best, then it's not for you. Don't try the worst and then, oh, that sucks. Of course, it sucks. Right? So let's try the best stuff. Alright, just got a sushi platter. 8 pieces.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So when you eat sushi, actually, you don't dip the rice, never dip the rice, because the rice will break once it hits anything that's liquid.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, that's what happened with Faisal just a second ago. So what you do is you flip it over, and grab it from like this, and dip it the fish side down. Flip to the side like this. fish side down. Right. Soy sauce never touches the rice. Ever. I love this corner. It's very dynamic. A lot of people coming through. Great place to just grab some moments. Want to try some green tea?
Let's do some green tea.
From Sencha from Shizuoka. From Shizuoka. It's good. The tea there is known to be softer and a little bit sweeter.
It's nice, not so bitter.
Yeah, it's not that bitter. The
Yeah.
bitter green teas are from a different region near Kyoto.
Right.
Uji.
Alright, Robin. Give us some tips for shooting in tight locations like this.
I would say first of all use like a wider lens, so like a 35mm in the full frame terms. So on the Fuji 23, perhaps. You'll be able to get more in, and I would say you need to have a lot of patience and be prepared to do loops of the same area, because what will happen is, let's say you want to take a shot, someone blocks, someone walks in front of you, there's people behind you might hold up, you don't want to do that. And I think also just be respectful. If people are clearly saying don't take photos like into their shops, then don't, because at the end of the day it's one of those. I think that's about it.
We are in one of the alleys that, we are just down one of the random alleys in the Tsukiji market here. And this little spot that sells sake and whiskey, vending machines. The owner is very friendly. You can bring your own food from outside and drink and eat and drink together.
Dry fish frank. So we usually use for the ship stock,
Okay.
but it's good for Japanese sake.
You get the dry texture of jerky.
Right. And there you go.
Just like beef. So this adds a lot of umami in it.
What does that
umami
mean?
is like it's like the salty, sweet, sour, spicy, and umami. It's the fifth. Umami is the fifth flavor from Japan. The MSG is scientific umami. Umami made in powder form. Everyone loves a cheeseburger, right? Because beef has natural umami, tomato has natural umami, like fresh tomatoes, and then ketchup is like condensed umami. Like you eat Parmesan cheese, that salty sweetness that comes at the end, that's umami. So a burger has all of those things. Same with pizza. It has all those things. That's why people love those basic foods so much. So we're gonna get shochu. Shochu is not whiskey; it's Japanese distilled liquor. Yeah, the right one.
that's
The
the
right
right
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was anticlimactic.
Green apple. Take out the cup, and we need some ice. Eat this. Just fill it up. Shochu with apple soda.
Our shop is too small to cook for, so you can bring any food from Tsukiji market. Just order, drink here.
So it's named after this space number.
Yeah.
So we are at this really famous gyudon beef bowl, beef over rice spot in Tsukiji. It's very old. This is like where all the locals used to eat. Like simple food, quick. It's about quick here.
Yeah.
Like you just, everything's pre-made already. You just pour it over rice and you eat it like in 5 minutes and you go to work. The phone booth.
No. What are you doing?
Bowl, eat it by itself, and then mix it, and then all that stuff. Get the rice in there too. And just bring up the bowl. From Tsukiji Market, which is just a few blocks away from Ginza. It's a very posh neighborhood. A lot of old money here. And the reason for that is basically behind Ginza is the Imperial Palace. So the closer you are to the palace, the more money you have. Right? You're living close to the emperor, right? That's why a lot of like high-end sushi is actually in Ginza, because it's where the money is. It's next to the palace, and at the same time, it's next to the fish market. Right? It's like the perfect zone for the best sushi in the city.
New way to hold the DJI Osmo. I like to hold it like this.
Roman has borrowed me his 27mm lens, so I've got it on the front of my X-T5. First time I'm using this lens actually. I've been meaning to test it out for a while, so it'll be interesting to see what shots I can get with it. I'm actually really enjoying using this lens, and I'm probably going to pick it up. Really light, really small. I can see it being perfect on my X Pro 2, or if you have an XE3 for any of those rangefinder style Fujifilms, the 27 is going to be a perfect match.
So this is OG coffee in Ginza. That old style. The grandpa that was running this shop, he was very famous in the coffee world back in his day.
Man, that smells so good.